So my name is Chris Irvin. They call me Mr. Really That Cool. Yeah, I'm really Mr. Really That Cool.
Tell me what you do.
So what don't I do? I'm a full-time expressionist. So what that means is I express myself through different mediums. I can do photography, creative writing. As of recently, got into the AI dabble, teaching. I just believe in living life and expressing oneself.
How long have you been doing that?
I'm 34 years on this plane, but I think I've been doing it in my past lifetimes as well.
So as a kid, were you creative?
I would like to think I was. I can remember one of my earliest memories. I actually won a contest. So the contest was geared towards upperclassmen. I was in third grade. I wrote a poem, haiku, about clouds. I got in third place, and you should hear my peers like they called out everyone's name, and then the consolation prize goes to such and such, such and such in the sixth grade, and runner up is this person in the fifth grade. In third place, Christopher Dawson. That was my last name then. Everyone was like, "What? You won!" I'm so excited, and that brought out more joy than anything.
Oh wow. So then you just kept doing it.
Yeah, so like I say, started with writing, left writing, or not, I won't say left writing, evolved from writing to start taking pictures. So I went to church and they needed someone to take headshots of the new members. Adopted me to do that, so I started doing headshots for the church. This was an early age at 12, 13 years old. Left there, was one of the youngest members on the yearbook team. I was on the yearbook team 7th and 8th grade. 9th grade, debatable. Moved up from there, tried to debate, still with creative writing, still doing photography, got into video.
Were your family supportive?
At first, no. They told me to find something that paid the bills. And so, an understanding that they tried to instill the fact that you need money to survive. When I started looking at the fact that you don't need money to survive, you need art to survive. Because your art is the most freeing thing ever. Once you can do one medium, you can do a lot of different things. And so, in fact, my art is actually free. You're not paying me for nothing because you can do the same thing if you just take the time and do it. But if you pay, you're paying because you support what I'm doing, which is art, and the freeing of that.
Do you have a favorite medium to live in?
Life. Life's my favorite art form. I go out, I have fun, make people laugh, make people cry. Like to bring out the raw emotion of folks. So if I ever upset you, it was probably intentional. If I ever made you laugh, it was probably intentional. And I do that because we as humans have raw emotions. We'll be a fool to think that we're all supposed to be all happy and we're all supposed to be all proud and we're all supposed to be all fun and games. No. Life is about life and you gotta live life.
Tell me about your pictures that you have with you today.
So today I brought in some AI art. Again, that's what I call it Africanly inspired art by true events. It's AI, but it's Africanly inspired by true events. Every picture has a story of something that I have experienced in my life. Like in this lifetime, in 34 years, I can write an encyclopedia of the things that I've seen, done, and like dabbled with. Because of that, I believe in putting that to pictures and using my voices to combine all of that.
Well, what do you want people to see when they're looking at it?
See themselves. So, as a man, you see a picture of a woman. Understand that every picture has an experience that I've experienced. Learn the story so you can understand how that relates to you. And vice versa. If you're a woman, you see a picture of a man. Realize that we're all one and the same. So it's all a universal cycle. Don't get it twisted because it's just a man on this picture or just a woman on this picture that you can't do anything or it can't relate to you because you don't know his story. Same thing with life. You see a man on the street or a woman on the street, that is you. just in a different form.
And where are you from?
I'm from everywhere. Some like to say Dallas. I like to say West Indies, Senegalese. But I'm from everywhere. I'm from wherever you're at.
Then where were you born?
I was born here. I can't put a name to a home. I've traveled all over DFW. I've lived from Dallas to Fort Worth to Arlington to Kennedale to DeSoto to Duncanville, Cedar Hill, like Austin. You named it. I lived a lot of places in Texas. I've traveled all over the United States. And I'm just 34. Like, I've traveled to every country in North America. It's only 3 guys, don't think that much. But traveled to a majority of the Caribbean islands. So, like, I'm from everywhere. I'm from wherever you're at.
What causes you to travel to all these places?
Life. Like, get to know more people. I believe life is about shared experiences. And so the more places that you can go and the more places that you can experience, then the greater your life or the greater art that you can actually produce.
What do you see for yourself in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, traveling more, maybe having a family. The right one comes along. Traveling, like, I don't know, maybe settling down instead of traveling as much. But if I can travel, if I can stop what I'm doing now and just take to the world and take pictures and write about it, God willingly, that's what I would do.
What is the legacy that you want to leave?
Not necessarily a legacy, but a message to the youth. You're young but once and you're old but never. Just continue living. Like, have fun. No one can tell you what's right. No one can tell you what's wrong. You innately know what you want to do. So never let anyone deter you from going left or going right. Just do what you think is best for you. If you need advice, yeah, listen. But don't let their advice dictate how you go through about life. And so, leaving a legacy, you can like me or hate me. I really don't give a. But I'm going to do me. You do you.
This is brought to you by Kansas City Business Association, working to improve our community.